In the land of Efferia, where shadows creep, there rides a band known as the Black Sheep. With hearts of fire and wills unbowed, they face the darkness strong and proud. Orion sees the ranger from the Fey realms wide, with a whip of fire and a heart to guide. Wars a druid of spores and earth, defends the land that gave him birth. Dustin the fighter with courage so grand, a champion's heart, a steady hand. Old Trent the stalker of gloom and shade, tracks the dark paths that evil's made. When reach the sorcerer with magic divine, bring forth power, a fiery shine. Setish the barbarian, zealous light, rages in battle, a beacon of light. Black sheep, they ride through the night, guardians of hope, defenders of light. From the deepest shadow to the brightest dawn, together they stand, forever strong. Through trials and tempests they never yield, in the face of danger their fate is sealed. Bound by honor, by blood and by name, black sheep forever in glory and fame. So sing of the black sheep, brave and true. In the darkest of times, they'll see us through. With hearts united, they fight as one, under moon and stars and the blazing sun.
Or not.
I mean, you're not wrong. And we are live.
Yep.
I ship that.
Penis joke.
Ship that
Thank
so
you,
hard.
You're welcome.
All right.
We always knew shipping the penis joke.
welcome one and all to... Ooh, am I hearing myself through?
It's probably
Someone's
me.
echoey.
Yep. All right. Welcome to another episode of Efferia Unshattered, the Black Sheep. I'm your Dungeon Master, Nerd Hulla. When last we met, Arapsis, would you please give us a recap?
Here we were, minding our own business within the mystical realm of the...
Sorry, this background music is just killing it for me.
Here, hold on.
In the best
Better?
way possible.
No, it's fine.
Minding our own
So-
business. Like we've ever done that.
Right?
Well, technically, I was having a disagreement when we started our adventure, because some people didn't like, perhaps, that I was willing to speak to certain people that turned out to be death gods during our previous time. So we started out our time with a disagreement, and then a carriage that didn't necessarily look too welcoming showed up. During this time, we got to meet a friend from my past, we'll say. Someone that is a little well known in the more fey parts. An archfey of sorts. Hearty-ha, and his, wonderful new husband, Istvan. Or, I guess that's what the contract said was husband. So, they're on their wonderful cross-world journey, unfortunately not wanting to really be in the Feywilds, and they presented us an opportunity within our discussions of, shortcutting through the Feywild, and we decided to seize on this opportunity. So, we find ourselves now entering a gate into the Feywilds, and the wonderful, scary things that exist on the other side.
All right, thank you. Take a point of inspiration. All right.
I object to that characterization.
All right, we have you have been dropped off by Hardy Hard Eastvan, who have taken Sasha with them under their care, and you are left at the Fey Gate. What?
That is just casually drinking down the cream pie, just slurping it up, enjoying it.
So much phrasing.
You're welcome. So uncomfortable.
Now, I don't entirely know what to expect when we go through this. These can be a bit, well, we'll say random as it goes. They're, well, think of them as one long grapevine stemming back to a source. So, we're hoping to find ourselves in the capital. But, well, everybody must try to stick together for this.
And even if we don't end up
So-
near the capital, we can make it through.
We're using this to shortcut, but we're not sure out of this pool.
Yep, you're
Well-
breaking up, Grim.
God fucking damn it, Discord.
It was just a little bit. It was just a little bit.
Fucking hate
Whoa.
Discord.
Well,
As,
it's
as I was saying.
yes.
How do we
So
stay together?
What was
Yeah.
that one, Rish?
How do we make...
Sorry. Okay, Aldrin
Oh
first,
my
then
God,
Wenrish.
I was basically just asking, like, how are we using this as a shortcut if we're not sure where we're coming through?
Well, the Feywilds themselves are something that it is a definitive place on a map. You can look at it. You can see it. But, well, reaching it is an entirely different venue. These sort of portals take us in. But, well, the Feywild itself is a place that exists under influence of each one of these powerful beings, like Hatiha that you met. So, when we traverse, we're trying to reach the queen, the head of this vine, if you will. But each archfey itself is its own pool, its own existence.
I see.
So how do we choose the right one, or will it just automatically take us to where we need to go?
Just stick close together.
You could hop on their back, and then we can hold hands and skip through the door.
I believe as long as holding hands isn't a bad idea, but as long as we stick together from here, we should be okay. But we need to be careful.
As you're saying this, you watch as Boars walks up to the gate, just kind of ignoring you guys, whistling to himself. I got this. There ain't nothing to be afraid of in the Feywild. And just whoop.
I
Well, I guess that's one way to do it. You know, for someone who doesn't remember anything, that checks out.
No, please, everybody, please, let's try and hurry up here. I do not want to delay behind him. I cannot stress this.
Come on, Dustin, catch up.
Yes, we're going. Okay.
I'm gonna hold out my hand to Aldrin, and with my left hand to Arapsis.
And
Hands
we'll
across the Fey Gate.
grab a hold.
Oh boy.
All right. Where did my
Here
notes go?
we go.
There's no place like home.
Where did my notes go? I
Don't have
accidentally
answers.
I accidentally hit the center button and it just scrolled crazy.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Crazy?
This is fine. Everything's fine.
Everything is fine.
was
I'm
crazy,
only
thanks.
like 20 pages off from where I wanted to be. Alright, as you step through, you are enveloped in a rush of sensations, brilliant colors, fragrant scents, and the feeling of being bathed in moonlight. I would like all of you to make me a constitution saving throw.
Oh, I'm great at those.
Hey, look at that! Finally.
Oh.
Look at them.
Oh no. Oh
We're
no.
great.
Wow.
We're great
Oh
at this.
no.
That's with my +4.
Wow.
TPK. TPK.
No, Wenrish will survive.
Trust me, guys, it's a great idea.
Winwish, heal
wait.
us, burning hands.
Right?
Hasn't Arapsis kept getting us lost every time we let him leave?
I mean, you're not wrong.
Araxis wasn't leading. We were all going together.
Oh yeah, and don't forget, I keep forgetting to put her on the map.
Somebody didn't
Quinn.
think of home.
Oh yeah, Quinn's with you, so I should roll for her.
Wait, wasn't
Went with us.
wasn't she
the one
just
that got
like
vaporized?
waved off? Yeah.
Was she?
Oh no, that was
No.
Kira.
No, it was
Yeah,
Kira.
the
Not
vampire.
No.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah,
kids.
we lost
Uh,
we lost the
hard.
person from Dustin's past, but we still have the sister of the blown up person.
Oh, that's right, because she was going to join up with the guard type people.
There you go.
With my contacts.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, she
I
got
know
3.
exactly where we're going.
Awesome.
Ow.
Oh man, right on track. We got this.
So the sensations.
Daryl, you have inspiration. Save yourself.
Oh yeah, Arapsis. You do have inspiration. You can save yourself.
Maybe.
All right, I'll do it.
Just roll higher than 10.
Right.
That's higher than 10. I
Yes,
don't
it
think
is.
it's enough.
Yes, it is. All right. So Wenrish and Arapsis, you managed to get through the transition with not much issue. However, the rest of you are so
Not my first
overwhelmed
time.
and so like sensory overloaded, you take a point of exhaustion.
I would like to blame the blood moon.
Not my first transition.
Yeah, then how do you explain me?
I think that's more your transition.
All right. You come upon the following scene. Where did I? Oh, no, that's not where it is. We got this.
That's the loading screen right now for me.
No, I
Where is it? No.
I didn't upload it. God damn
Back to the loading screen.
Feywild not found.
Feywild not found.
Bank 404. What the bloody hell is this?
Been away
What do you
for
mean?
too
It's a
long.
password.
The moon looks a little different as you step into the Feywild. The smell of roses and fragrant flowers fill your nostrils, but you look up and the moon has taken on a deep pink hue here.
Is that normal?
That seems less than good.
And we'll bring
That's-
you all to the next man.
No. Not really.
Well, it kind of feels like it's par for the course now.
You find yourself in a vast, sprawling garden, full of crimson blossoms and bushes and fountains, and there's butterflies everywhere.
Okay.
Honestly, this is what I was
Please.
picturing.
Please try to remember, though. We are in a manicured garden, so be respectful of that garden.
Okay. By respectful, what exactly are we doing here?
Just stay off the bloody grass.
Seems doable.
You know,
Are you
don't
guys
pick up
okay?
random things. Don't fuck with things. It's just we're in Hearty Ha's area,
Oh.
so we should at least hold on.
Oh, where'd you go? I lost you guys. Whoop, there you are. Okay. You moved back up. Got it.
No,
Do we notice that Boris isn't with us?
Well, that was exactly what I was getting to.
Yeah.
Yes, your passive perception, Aldrin and Arapsis would immediately notice a lack of boars.
maybe he went ahead.
Someone to listen to my stories!
Hey, Mike Disney, welcome in, Raiders. Thank you so much. Kelly, could I get a
It's
shout
ver-
out from Mike Disney, please?
Yes.
Alright, back to the story. Yes, you have noticed no boars.
Wait, I got
It's very possible with
you can
his
play with your magic
complete
nose,
disregard for safety that we could have ended up with him continuing to run on. Or he went into the roses, in which case he might have been eaten. One of the other, but we'll hope for the first.
Okay, so stay
Do
away
I
from the
see
roses.
any tracks on the ground that would possibly match boars?
Roll me. Would that be survival or investigation?
Usually survival
you.
for tracks.
Survival. Okay, that's what I thought.
Also, we all got exhaustion, or just
Everybody
Dustin?
but Wenrish and Arapsis. So that means Zedish also.
Thank you.
Do you know how to mark
Can
that on
you-
your character sheet?
I am trying
Yep.
to find it.
It's under
but I am.
conditions and then scroll
Yep.
all the way down.
It's the one that has
Aha!
marked numbers.
I found it.
Yee.
Yay! All ability checks at disadvantage.
Boom.
Yay!
God damn it! Well, still not bad, but
You
It's on a
notice
25.
tracks, but not boars-shaped tracks. You do notice something more of the feline variety.
2 or 4-legged.
4.
Okay. Now, what kind of size?
1,
I'm talking like cat or mountain lion.
both. 2 sets.
Okay.
Technically 4. 3 of the smaller, 1 of the larger.
Mm. Possibly big mama cat and a little. I will point out the tracks to the rest of the group. Just like, to be mindful.
They seem to lead off in this direction. Down this path. If you can see where I'm pinging.
Yes.
Are these tracks anything that I would recognize?
Roll me nature. Nope.
That's a no.
Great start.
Let me get some more music going. Hey, Feywild music, yay! Alright, yeah, you have no clue, just, big cat.
Okay.
You, Aldrin and Arapsis, roll me perception.
Okay. I remember we have disadvantage because exhaustion.
No, you are.
Arapsis, you notice some
Are you?
movement under this tree down here. It's
Look.
almost as if the flowers themselves, like a bush, is moving.
Mm-hmm.
Look. It's best, like I said, to just be respectful of the garden.
Okay.
Not all things are always what they seem.
So how do we approach without getting eaten?
With
Well,
caution.
All the
respectfully.
caution. Okay.
I'll
We
move
do not-
carefully, but have a hand on pommel of one of my short swords, just in case.
Alright. Arapsis, as you move closer, you hear the mewling of kittens coming from under the tree.
Oh. We should be very careful.
Well, if there's a mama, we should probably go the other way, perhaps. Not to be too close to where they are.
And
Or do we have to go this way?
No matter what, we're already a little too close.
Maybe we should back up a bit and go along the other side.
Look.
Roll me a group
path?
stealth check. Okay.
A what self check?
Stealth check.
Oh, stealth.
Everybody
check.
roll stealth.
Oh.
Group
What time is it right now in game again?
Yeah.
You don't know. It's hard to tell what time of day it is, given that the moon is out at all times.
And all of you that have exhaustion have disadvantage on it.
So it would be a straight roll because
Yes, for you.
it's dark. Yeah.
Let's roll that again. Oof.
A clanging
fucking
coming
damn
from the
it.
darkness.
Dustin?
Dan said that he messaged me that he was AFK for a second because he's not
okay.
feeling well as well.
You guys are
Oh.
just the
Okay,
rolls.
I will roll for Dustin here. Let me just pull up.
He rolled a 3. I think he has his headset and he probably took like a die or two with him.
Oh.
Okay.
Uh,
Hold on.
Yeah, he has his headset and phone, so he rolled a 3.
Oh, did he message?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I don't know. I don't
Alright.
know what the plus is, but yeah, it's a 3.
Hold on. Let me.
all of our pluses, all of our everything for this. And
Watch as
Oh, it's a straight 3. He has no plus.
you watch.
no, I just
as
mean
Look at the
everybody's total.
3 adorable black kittens covered in red petals come bounding out from under a tree and head in your direction.
Oh my god, they're so cute.
They look like
Adorable.
hold on. They look like this.
Adorable.
Yes.
Meow.
And
Don't
immediately
worry, Dan. I'm sending you the picture.
start batting at Arapsis's clothes. And just kind of like almost trying to climb you.
they would kind of squat down slowly and offer hand at one of them.
I'm
roll
keeping
me
an eye out for
roll me
Big
animal
Mama.
handling.
I was hovering over it. Oh my god, the rolls are just we're on a train tonight.
You're gonna drop them!
Does a 14 hit Arapsis?
No,
Just gonna get the
barely
rolls
misses.
out now.
Then you go to reach for the kitten and it immediately swats at you.
Oh! All right, see? Respectful. We don't get too close.
And
You're
you,
so cute.
Aldrin, you watch as
Mhm.
a much larger version of these cats drops out of the
Mhm.
tree and starts
The
slowly moving.
Arapsis, back away
I'm
from the
not
kittens.
touching them.
Let's back away slowly.
So cute.
The mother doesn't move. It just kind of stands there watching all of you interact with the kittens. Quinn is going to make an attempt.
We had the
She's
wonderful idea of all using our speak with animals, so now we can fucking use it again.
Quinn goes up and pulls out a bit of a ration and offers it to the kitten, and it grabs it and runs back to the mother.
Winter sits down and tries.
All right. The kitten does
I'm
not
gonna
run away.
approach
Yay.
gingerly, and slowly. Just nose to then moves.
Yeah, the mom is just eyes fixed on all of you.
I'm gonna slowly move up, but also, like Aldrin, just sit back and watch
Yeah.
the others.
Here's the mom.
Just look back at Aldrin. Isn't it wonderful we all stopped to speak to that cow yesterday?
Oh yeah.
It's-
I feel like I'm holding my hands like open so that it's visible for the mom that we're not trying to threaten, but I'm keeping my hands close to my short swords
Okay.
just to be safe.
Yeah, hands on my sides. Just
Oh yeah, no.
watching.
I've got the hand out. Just
Yeah.
to pet.
Kitten just sniffing the living shit out of you, just everything. Just
So is it? You're only angry if it's a death god. If it's some sort of murder bush kitten.
All
it's
kittens
okay.
are murder bush kittens. It's not a skeleton. Probably not a death god. It's a kitten. Again. Oh my god. I just want to pet it.
roll me another animal handling.
No!
You stabbed the kitten.
Punch the cat.
Does a 13
fast.
Does a 13 hit Wenrish?
It does.
You take 8 slashing damage
Ouch. Yeah, that's to be
as
expected.
it rakes your hand and runs back to the mom.
It's a
See?
murder kitten.
Aw.
She picks one up in her mouth, and the other two trail behind as she carries them off back over to the tree.
I just want to pet you.
Not all kittens want to be petted.
That's not
We
what you
must
said.
respect their wishes.
Consent is key.
Yeah.
You watch as the
Yeah.
kittens are like wrestling each other and doing the like whole play bite and bat at each other and climb on mom.
Oh, perhaps this.
Look, we lock these times away. This is Hearty Ha's domain. So we do good. We see what we can do. And maybe there's an opportunity for another one down the road. It's just time. You don't want to just sell yourself now, darling, do you? You want to, play hard to get. Make them come to you.
Save
I thought that
yourself for the right moment.
When in doubt, remember Istvan.
You could always just try and feed it, you know?
Wait, I could try that too. Go back.
All right, animal handling at advantage.
I would like. I was gonna say I wanted to try to grab Birdwish by the collar to stop them.
Just like,
Dex.
Aww.
I guess that's a contested grapple. So.
Oh no. Once Zedish pretty much reaches that winner, okay.
Like already like doubled back for a second and then just like follows along. It's like you
that
don't
moment
want to
when
roll
Rapsis gets
torn
to the,
apart Windrush.
when Rapsis gets to the edge of the pet store and it's like,
You could always just try a treat.
I could try a treat.
and everyone else from the van is just like, no, we're leaving.
Leave the murder kittens alone.
Wild animals,
They
not
look so
pets.
soft.
I don't
Maybe-
think the claws seemed very soft, did they?
Well, that's all cats. I mean, you know. Have you ever met a cat
They
that
might
didn't
be-
have, murder mittens?
They might be
Well-
friend-shaped, but they are not friend.
Are we sure?
Technically, we have murder mittens too.
Big grin.
Okay.
I haven't seen those yet, but okay.
As you are having this conversation, I would like all of you to make me a Constitution saving throw. As
Oh, wonderful.
a sudden wave of force hits all of you.
Iggy!
Don't roll for us.
Oh my god.
And
Wait,
they
I roll-
continue.
I roll well on that, but I don't roll well on the petting the kitty.
Oh,
Windrush.
Quinn!
God fucking
Yeah,
damn it.
English is our only saving grace so far.
And then
What a
Quinn got
perfect
and then
cat.
Quinn got a nat 20.
Right.
So, Arapsis,
fine.
Dustin,
sake.
Zedish, and Uldren. Roll a d100.
Oh, wonderful. Our dice rolls have been so good.
Arapsis. Reroll. Okay, hold on.
Oh, me and
think I
Olford
need
are
to
right
change
next
up
to
the
each other
dice.
now.
Let's see. Zedish, increase your wisdom by 2 for the next minute.
Ooh. Okay.
Aldrin. Roll a d6.
Roll a
Okay.
d6.
You lose. You suddenly lose 30 pounds. You will gradually return to your original weight over the course of the next day. Arapsis. You hear a
Okay.
ringing in your ears for the next minute.
Sounds like normal.
And Dustin. Oh, shit.
I have a concern.
Oh,
I
shit.
am doing a concern.
I think you should.
I'm covering up my head.
You have a momentary vision of your own death.
Oh shit!
Oop.
You don't have a spell DC, so we'll just make it 16. Roll me a wisdom save, please.
Oh yay!
It's like death's your thing, you know?
What is up with these dice?
You are now frightened for the next minute.
I mean, yes, but what happens?
You also turn, I'm not changing the pictures, but you also turn and see that the petal prowlers have changed color. They are now purple.
Ooh.
Mm.
If Zeddies could see
Yes.
this, they would be fascinated.
But you've
Did
noticed a
the-
lot of like weird things have changed. Like you're not quite sure what all was affected, but something just happened. You also
We-
hear
we-
a chattering coming from this direction.
Yeah.
I just want to see something. Okay, yeah. Aldrin just in time catches his pants before they fall because he lost 30 pounds.
Yes, the Feywild has a way of making you lose your pants around here. But please be careful.
Arapsis, as you come down to this part of the garden, you notice a bunch of Venus flytraps seem to be chattering to each other.
Look, what is the problem?
Have you seen this shit? What is going on here? I didn't have a mind 2 seconds ago.
Oh, wonderful. So you're new.
Uh-huh. Except for that dumb one over
That-
there. Shut up, I'm not dumb. I said you're slow. Ah! It looks like this.
That is the most fucking Disney villain Venus flytrap I've ever fucking seen in my
Right?
life.
Trying to find Venus flytrap characters was actually hard to find ones that weren't Audrey 2.
That's fair.
And
That one, what?
The plant from Little Shop of Horrors.
that's like, just so some of you know, if you ever try and use AI art to make like random tokens, they don't know what a centaur is.
But they do know what a hot horse is.
they know what weird BoJack Slashy fanfic porn is, yes. Or we're searching too close to Anthrocon that it's thrown off all the AI image searches. I don't know. But everything that I tried to get to make just any centaur either just gave me a horse wearing clothes or a man horse like that looked ready to fuck. I don't know.
So
Try it.
you, as these things are talking, you notice a few of them get up, pull the sexiest legs you've ever seen on a plant out of the ground, and start walking around.
Oh, that looks wonderfully new. I think we need to find
What are these
who
things?
Hardy Har. Oh, we need to find who Hardy Har put in charge here. This does not look so fun.
They start chasing
Um,
each other. They suddenly start like chasing each other around and arguing and like fighting with each other and biting each other.
Do we need to go towards that butterfly there, or is there some other
I
way?
think maybe we need to go with another way. We need to find our way over to the warden of this, who should be overseeing this. I don't know what's going on with this, but this isn't quite normal. So, perhaps about face?
Oh, okay. They're purple
Gonna
now.
head back this way.
Aldrin is just like following along, like rebuckling and cinching his armor.
One of them's climbing on Mom and chewing on her ear and like pulling on it.
You could try the food.
I thought we were going past it. I can try it again.
Yeah, with advantage.
All right.
I'll allow it.
It's 12, and then the other one is not a 12.
It grabs the food and runs back to Mom.
So cute. Okay.
And starts just...
Wait
And
a minute.
then they all start fighting over the food.
I want to check on the thing really quick.
What's that?
Well, I'm just checking on something really quick.
Okay.
Okay, never mind. Bah. If only Wenrish had the lucky feed. Or something like that.
Nothing I know of.
Roll me a perception check.
Oh no. It's about to get real.
You look at Wenrish, and you notice that their eyes, there's a subtle yet striking change in Wenrish's appearance. His eyes, once a natural hue, now shimmer with a deep emerald green flecked with gold. His hair, too, seems different. It's now a more vibrant, lustrous sheen, as if kissed by the light of the Feywild itself.
Why do I feel like this is going to show up in a song?
Darling, I don't know how to say this, but... Well, this light is wonderful on your skin.
Yay?
I mean, everything else is terrible, but, you know, yay for small victories in the moment.
So, I'm pretty, is what you're saying. But only in this light.
Darling, you've always been pretty. I'm saying in this light you're ravishing.
Soon.
Let's just go down this narrow path here, okay?
Nothing bad could happen from a narrow path.
Like I said, stick together.
I'll move Dustin.
Bloop.
Stick together. Who?
What?
Yeet.
Alright.
Sorry, I was hiding behind this tree.
Alright, you guys, make your way down the path.
Making our way.
Making our way down path. Walking fast, ain't touching shit.
Alright, which way you going, left or right? You've come to a fork in the path.
We're going left.
So, this way or this way?
Exit stage left.
So,
Did I lose Dustin again? Yes, I did. Okay, hold on.
So where'd he go? Where'd he go? I was following the party.
Were you?
Goddamn Feywild!
Araxis, roll me your survival check to figure out which way you need to go.
Haha!
6 in one hand isn't in the other.
Left!
Alright, you guys head down a left path. You walk for a good 10 to 15 minutes through just so much garden, all the garden. And you eventually come upon a quaint little cottage.
All right. This is what we're looking for. Obviously, you can tell that Hardy has a certain chic, you might say.
Wenrish's face just lights up.
Alright.
This looks nice.
Alright. And we will come back as you guys arrive at Hardy Har's here in just a few minutes. We're gonna take a quick bathroom break. We'll be back in just a few. Don't go away. Maybe I didn't.
Uh-oh.
Well, we were in character for the whole
That just
thing,
makes
so-
it better. That just makes it better.
Bonus
Right.
content.
Yeah, that was indeed bonus content, so.
Yep. Alright,
How does she
so
keep promising?
you guys arrive at a small quaint cottage up this way. You guys are here.
Can we stay here forever?
There's a little campfire with a picnic set up.
What is this?
Maybe Hard left it for us?
I think I
Look,
recognize
just
that.
we're looking for boars, remember?
But if we stay at one location, he might be able to find us.
Roll me investigation, group investigation.
Oh no.
Then there's a lot of disadvantage.
Uh-huh.
Wait, disadvantage, right?
Yep.
Yeah, because we're still exhausted.
Okay.
7.
Okay, Zedish.
Zedish leading that charge.
Yeah. Zedish manages to find an unusual piece of silk embedded into the ground. It glows faintly. You would recognize this instantly as belonging to Yarn Spinner.
Ooh. I'm gonna pick it up and, hold it in my hands. An old friend has been here, maybe.
Older than
That
Hardy.
is confusing. Why would they be here?
She's not normally in these parts. And especially unless there was a mission that forced her out.
What kind of
We should
mission
be
would...
careful.
what is Yarn Spinner? Quinn asks.
Yarn Spinner's who I'm taking you to. She is a wonderful individual who enjoys a good story, but does need protection from time to time. You can learn a lot.
So this yarn spinner being out here, is that a good or bad sign?
Well,
Considering what Hardy Har told us, I would say perhaps a bit of a bad sign.
well, they at least should be operating on mostly the same side, so we should hope that it would all be good, but Archfey don't exactly wander into each other's areas very much. Unless it's the court, we see.
Yes.
So it's just a little weird. Just be careful. Let's keep going.
Hopefully we can find some friendly faces so that we can learn more about what exactly is going on here.
We'll just go to the front door and knock like normal people.
Of course.
But are we normal?
How much light are we talking about here?
Arapsis, as you get around to the front of the house, you hear a familiar voice going, "Oh, honey, you better think twice before messing with my garden. I swear, I'm gonna end you stupid pixies." And you see a tall, dark-skinned satyr with like a pump bug repellent spraying pixies out of the garden.
Lysandra, is that you?
What? Who there? Rapsis, is that
Well-
you?
Well, yes, darling. We found our way through the garden.
This garden, I swear. It's...
Well,
I can't keep up with this thing. Hardy Har was taking off with this and that and this and the other thing, leaving me to fend for myself and run the realm. I just... As if I don't have enough to do.
well, yes, I believe some of the realm aspects at least might be what might have brought us this way. Hardy says there's been a bit of trouble for things.
Oh, you seen him? Ugh. Tell him to come home. Been gone too long. I see you brought friends. Who'd you got with you, honey?
Oh, darling! Well, there's more than a few of us, but I believe we're trailing behind. Everybody is a bit uncertain. You have talking plants that are springing to life in the garden? That's a bit new for all of us, I believe.
Things have been weird, let me tell you. I swear, things have been going missing. I go out gardening, come back, half my tools are gone. I don't know if there's something sprouting up, if the plants themselves are stealing my stuff, or what is going on.
Well, there seem to be Venus flytraps, literally springing to life and walking around and, well, arguing with each other, so, well, I would imagine for the most part, yes.
Ugh, I swear. Ugh. I never know what to expect these days. Things just keep changing. And this moon, you see this? He points up at the very pink moon in the sky. What is all this about?
It looks a little bit different here than it does for everything else, interestingly enough. This is perhaps a little different. It's a bit of an eclipse for the rest of the world, so I'm really not sure.
Huh. Well, Hardy How would know what to do if he was here. But he ain't. So, what we're doing is... everybody's coming inside, having a nice, warm meal while we figure this shit out. Alright? And... y'all want some food?
Sure.
Alright.
But we're looking for a friend. Have you seen them at all?
Who you looking for, honey?
Well, I'm not entirely sure how known he is around these parts, but, well, Bors is apparently a bit of a legacy of sorts. But, well, a dwarf, bit of a druid, smells a bit of mushroom.
I thought I saw somebody creeping around earlier, but when I went to look, they were gone.
That very well could be them, but it's hard to say. You don't think the garden took them, do you?
I don't think there's anything that dangerous in the garden. Except for maybe some of these, pixies that are coming over from other realms. There's been a lot of, invasive species, so to speak.
Yes, I meant to also ask you about that. Have there been any, shall we say, larger guests to come these parts?
Not that I've seen. I mean, leaving his usual passive-aggressive notes about the, how to take care of a garden. But, you know, he and Hariha have always butted heads on that.
Yes,
He would
bit of
be
a
the
philosophical
biggest
view.
one I've seen around anytime soon.
Interesting.
But with Hariha away, just sent him on his way.
That is interesting. Well, I guess snacks it is. Let's have tea.
Sounds good. She leads you all into the house. There's fresh baked bread sitting out. You can still smell it. Do you want to eat in here or in the main house? But we might need a few more chairs. We're gonna eat here in the kitchen.
Oh, I'm sure we can all fit one way or another. Come, come.
Aldrin, Dustin, Wenrish, you all see more. Remember the little unicorn bunny that Hardy Har turned into? They're everywhere on this farm. They're just all over the place, hopping around, being bunnies.
We see nothing outside of the fire.
You guys
World
didn't
is
leave
very
the
dark
fire
for us
area.
humans.
I'm staying.
No.
I'm staying within 10 feet of Dustin, so that
Here,
There we
tell
go.
which way to go. He's the only one who
I
can
had to go back for the
sort of
humans.
see me.
So Wenrish, as you pass, there is a pen full of Almirage.
I ain't seen shit.
Want to pet them all.
They hop up to you very friendly and kind of boop you, and you feel happier for it.
Yay!
These ones are safe. They're friendly.
Isn't that what Hardier was?
These are a little different, but yes.
Oh, okay. Reach down and pet one.
Wenrish, you're going to have to wash your hands now.
I mean, well, okay. But then, you know, I can pick them up and hold them.
And hug them,
Huh?
squeeze them, and call them George.
It's it.
Look at those rabbits, George. They got
A
horns.
pet is a large responsibility when you're on the road.
I know.
You can hardly take care of yourself most days.
I beg to differ.
Then beg.
I feel like Aldrin walking into
Love
the
that.
building is like the first time anyone in the party has seen him in the past week.
Right? Dustin, roll me a perception check.
And that's his first phrase. Then beg. Oh my god.
Wait, which one am I taking? Is it a Oh, it's a disadvantage. Okay, yeah,
Yep.
you noticed nothing.
Huh? Huh?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Alright, you heading inside?
Yeah.
If
Yes.
there's light.
Perhaps.
I feel like there's light inside. With Aldrin looking very gaunt.
Aldrin,
You look like you need to eat. When was the last time you had something?
Have you
Just
been eating nothing
earlier
but good
when we
berries?
spoke to... No, I have not been touching those. Don't tell Bowles, but I asked them to give them to me.
You're breaking up a little bit again.
For fuck's sake.
Every time, that's how it goes. And
Yep.
I love
It's
it so
cool.
much.
As I was saying, don't tell Bowles, but I've been tossing the good berries whenever he gives them to me.
in here. I bet it looks very cozy in there.
I ate just earlier. This wave that hit us earlier just... I don't know what it did to me.
Will you stop trying to invade their home and just go wash your hands?
I don't know where to wash my hands. I was gonna go through this door, but I don't know.
This is fine.
Right there. All right, wash hands.
It's a wash tub. We'll just say that is a sink.
Yay!
Or a sink-like thing. Alright.
Since you insist on trying to touch all of the animals!
They're so cute here.
Well, we're going to eat. You have to... Ugh.
I washed my hands.
There's a variety of breads and rolls out on the table, as well as a teapot and teacups. Lysandra fills each of your cups. Now, tell me what you've been up to all this time, because I haven't seen you in a hot minute.
Well, not all of it's been very good, but we've been working with. Well, there's a bit of a group in the normal realm here that, well, they're a bit of resistance for magic users, if you will. And
Oh, look at you making friends.
well, I've definitely made a few friends along the way, it seems. And well, we unfortunately then came across a bit of what you would not call a friend, and are chasing them, and they are a bit of the cause of this moon fiasco, if you will.
Wenrish completely forgot about background for a moment. It's a very cute cottage. I would like to look around.
Oh, be my guest, honey. Just, don't break anything.
Gone.
Which is why we pet.
I got permission.
You find a large piano, bookshelves, lots of places to lounge, a nice fireplace.
So cozy.
And a set of stairs leading up.
She said to be her guest, right?
There's not a second level to this map.
Well, we'll just pretend that I'm up there.
Okay, yeah, you are, you come...
Crawl space!
Yeah, you come to a hallway with some doors, all but one of them is locked. All but one of them is unlocked.
Is that where the
Like,
sex swing is?
smaller on the inside.
It could be.
I'm not playing a rogue at this time. Alright, so yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Alright. So while Wenrish is rifling around in shit upstairs, what are the rest of y'all doing?
Making a plate for Wenrish.
Yeah, I'm ready to eat.
Going to
Alright.
have to
Maybe
take him a
utility
bloody
of life.
plate. Like a child running off into the house.
Honey, you were that child once.
Not
No.
wrong.
Things are not safe. You've got to be careful. He needs to. He can't run off.
First time in the Feywild.
I can't risk anything else happening.
Well, I'll take care of you guys while you're here. So, don't you worry. Just sit back, relax, and we'll figure out what needs to be done.
Yes.
I do think if he's going to run around anywhere, upstairs is fine. To be fair.
Wenrish, one of the rooms that you go into, obviously a, mini dance studio. There's mirrors covering one wall and a nice wood floor.
No, not my cup of tea. Go ahead and back out of there.
Another room seems to be an art studio with a large easel and canvases everywhere.
I like that. See, we could set up a nice little nook here.
The color red features prominently in every painting.
Huh.
See, just like the Home Alone house.
Does that mean that Hadiha has the painting of the king?
Yeah, totally.
Sith.
I feel like when she's gonna find the dungeon and have the same reaction as Troy in Community. Ah, secret dogs.
They're gonna find him and he's just comfortable.
Yeah, you do find another room that is
Mhm.
nothing but pillows and blankets.
I like this room.
And silks draped all over the walls.
Oh yeah, no, I really like this room. We're gonna stay here. I figure eventually someone will find me.
This really is how Wenrish becomes Bruno.
We don't
Yes.
talk about Bruno, no. We don't talk
Like-
about Rich.
I mean, didn't Bruno had the green eyes and everything, right? So
Yes.
Yeah. I didn't even make that connection when I was doing this.
Yeah, but no, he's just the creepy guy who lives in their house, you know, and keeps trying to dodge them. It's my home.
But is actually repairing everything and keeping everything working.
It's my home
Maintenance
now.
man.
Winwish is just frogging inside a fucking Archface house.
It's-
They keep finding the embroidered whatchamacallit, like where it would say home sweet home, but instead it just says get out.
Nice, nice.
Anyway,
All right. So Lysandra sits down at the table with you all, and she's like, "Well, so I've been dealing with these sprites and the stupid pranks. Just, I swear they're just multiplying. We've been dealing with overgrown flora and other chaotic effects that just seem to be happening at random. We've just been getting these waves.
Waves of chaos.
It's the best way I know how to describe it. Things change. You feel different.
Well, that seems less than ideal. Has anyone seen the Queen?
I'm sure someone has, but this hasn't gotten to my ears.
Well, with this type of moon, I can't help but wonder if it's having some sort of effect on the Queen then. Might that be affecting more without Hatihar here?
Well, I'm sure, because, well, he's better at controlling these things than I am, and he's got more knowledge than I do. I mean, he's ancient, after all. And he works directly with the Queen. I mean, I'm just a lowly gardener, so what business do I have going to the Queen?
Yes, unfortunately, I understand. But, you haven't seen anything of the bit more pointed variety around here, have you? Hatihar warned that, well, that demons were back.
Well, we've been seeing some shadowy figures hanging out around the gardens every so often, but again, when I go to look, they're not there. It's just I keep seeing things, but we can't seem to find any evidence. What it might be?
Zetish, have you heard of anything
of this type?
Would I have?
Roll me history or arcana. You, in your time in the Feywild, know that the blood moon eclipse tends to cause magic to malfunction, shall we say. Not work properly. But normally this is a thing that the Feywild expects and prepares for when the blood moon eclipse is expected to happen every 30 year or 50 years. However, with the blood moon eclipse being longer, this is unprecedented.
Okay. So, yes, but. And I'm going to go on to explain everything.
Okay.
So, it's a bit of a special circumstance, really. Because things aren't how they're normally prepared for. It's a bit of a situation.
Yes,
I'll say I don't know what to expect day to day. You never know what's gonna happen. Heck, I don't even know when day is. I just sleep when I'm tired these days. Things are weird. Sun doesn't come
that
up.
is
Moon's always
that
out.
is where we were hoping to kind of, well, pass through, if you will. You know how the paths can kind of converge and spread out through things, so we have to get, well, a bit further away.
Well, if you're needing to move somewhere fast, oh man, who would you talk to? I mean, Lumina could probably get you somewhere through a tree, but she's a ways off and kind of in the wrong direction if you're headed to the capital.
Well, that is one way of going.
Well, here, and she pulls out, goes in the other room and comes back with a large map and lays this out on the table. So we're down here, and where you're wanting to get to is up here.
And
I
a
mean,
bit more north over to the side. Yes.
going to see Yarn Spinner.
Of course. We're friends.
Well, yes, but you see, the part that I don't know, a little bit worried about is more all of this. All of this area here. And
Yes.
trying
That
to
is.
avoid it in every possible path.
Well, I don't blame you for that. That's the Ice Witch's domain.
So, what sort of way would you recommend for that?
Well,
We could stick
assuming
to the coast.
could stick to the coast, fashion you a pedal boat, get you guys going. We could head east and north over to the Misty Moorlands, or you could go up west and north and head to the Luminous Thicket.
Which has seemed most peaceful in these times?
Well, Lumina takes about as good care of her grove as I do my gardens, so Luminous Thicket might not be a bad place to go. I can send word. She is an ally.
Well, as long as it's the safest path, and even though it's a little bit of the long way around, it might not be a bad idea.
If I may, and speaking out of ignorance, it's my first time here, why don't we just take a boat and just sail around everything?
Well,
Long, long way, honey. You want to be with the way things are going with magic and this eclipse. You don't want to be on the water too long. You never know what's gonna happen.
as long as we're safe in the domains, the travel should be fine. It's the issue of the individual people within those domains. So, I just don't want to go to the Frostbound Vale, whatever we do.
That seems
Any
reasonable enough.
particular reason?
We don't want to go there.
Okay.
And I just kind of stare.
The Archfey
Very
that
intensely.
resides there is not one that we want to be near. They're not one with good intentions. For me, or probably for any of us.
All right.
She'll get her visit in time, but for now, no.
I don't wish to rush that moment. Not if I can. So for now, Luna it is.
Well, y'all stay here for the night, so make sure you're taken care of. Get some rest, and we'll sort all this out after you had a little shower. You look exhausted. Looking especially over at Aldrin. We gotta put some meat on
quick-
your bones.
Quick DM question. Is there like a chandelier or something in this room?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. You've mentioned that you don't know if it's day or night. If I may, this might help a little. And I'm gonna use the crown to cast daylight on the chandelier. Just to, give a nice glow of sunlight in the room.
I haven't felt that in days. Thank you. It's a fancy headpiece you got there.
Thank you. It was a gift.
Quite the gift.
He's a princess now.
Yes, I am a pretty fucking princess.
Lysandra gives you a wink and goes, Your Majesty.
It's been a weird journey. Well, I just say that. But thank you for welcoming
Certainly has.
me into your home.
Well, of course. You're like family here. Don't worry about it.
As with the rest of us, yes, thank you.
Of course. A friend of Arapsis is a friend of mine.
No, I'm a bit more than a friend now, but yes.
She cocks an eyebrow and kind of tilts her head. Oh really? Arapsis, you really are making friends.
We run in groups now. Absently mindedly wondering exactly where they're going to find Wenrish at this point.
Yeah. Where'd your little friend go?
That's my fear, really.
Well, if you know your way around, go look for him.
I think I'm going to take this plate and try to find him.
Alright.
Are you going to lure him out like a kitty cat with food?
Well,
That
that
would
was the
probably
hope.
Alright, we're gonna take another short break real quick so I can run to the bathroom because curse my bladder. Alright, we'll be back in just a moment. You said it before I unmuted.
Damn it! Your penis joke!
Got you good, fucker. Alright.
I'll avenge you later.
Dan's reason. Are we muted?
We muted.
Alright, so you guys are sitting down at the table trying to figure out where to go. You guys are talking about headed to the Luminous Thicket. But you are settling down for the night. Arapsis, you went up to find Wenrish. You find Wenrish rearranging the pillow room.
Will you stop trying to take over the place?
I'm just, maximizing the area. It's fine.
Will you at least make place for the three of us to sleep tonight?
Oh, we're sleeping here?
Where else would we stay? Is this not a reasonable place to sleep?
Oh, no,
If you would take a moment to just eat and consider that we are just taking a moment to rest, and then we will be on our way.
I mean, we could take a moment to rest.
Bors isn't here, so we're all going to stay the night. And then we're going to continue into another domain to try and pass our way through the Feywild.
So did we figure out where Boris is going to be? Or maybe?
Well, he definitely didn't go north much more than we are, or there's more to worry about than that. This path will take us through a few places, so eventually we'll reach the capital, and that should give us good word.
Is that going to be shorter than if we had just tried to find Becker in the normal way?
Chances are still very much yes.
Okay. Then I guess that will work.
Look, it's timey-wimey and the distance is a little whiffsy-wissy, so we're just using the Feywilds to our advantage in this, okay?
Alright. He takes the dish. And this is all okay to eat, right?
We've all ate. You can trust her here. She's not trying to do much more than Hearty Har would be trying to do to us in the first place. Really, it's the pixies outside that need to be worried.
I didn't see any pixies.
Not
I
anymore.
didn't see much of anything.
As you say this, in the dark of the pink moonlight, Arapsis, you see a faintly glowing shape moving towards the cottage. Coming from the south.
What's it look like?
Roll me perception.
We've been doing so good today. Hey!
It looks like this.
Okay,
One.
good. It's nothing to worry about. That's just a representative coming.
A representative of what?
The next realm we're going.
Oh. Oh, okay.
We're going over to the Luminous Thicket. It's another Fey domain. That's what I was trying to tell you. Each one of these domains are, well, they're very different. So, if you don't necessarily like the natural feel of this one, there are very, very different ones, all with different flavors and senses to them.
This sounds like another whips and chains conversation.
This one, perhaps a little easier. It's more. Well, do you know when you sit down with a group of people and you try and get them to imagine their perfect world? You'd have as many different imaginations as you did people there, correct?
You could just call them countries, and I know what a different country is.
Well, yes, but in this moment, they are little reflections of those archfays. So that's why I use that choice of words.
Guess it would be helpful if I understood who the Archfey were. Then their lands would make maybe a little bit more sense.
Well, we're going to visit the Luminous Thicket.
Okay.
In there, we're going to meet Lumina. She's the Radiant Nymph.
Oh.
It's a
Well,
bit of a glowing place, if you will.
hopefully I'll be able to see more in there.
Well, yes, it's... I mean,
Kind of
ether
dark here.
there is a bit representative of most of it. It's usually pretty glowing everywhere, so I would imagine you'd be able to pretty see everything, you know? It is fairly pretty.
Well, again, as long as it's glowing, then I'll be able to appreciate it, I assume. Kind of dark here.
Really?
Just a bit.
Just kind of turns cluelessly.
Oh, it is.
Well, not inside, but outside.
Yeah, but they didn't notice outside either.
Yeah,
in this
no.
moment.
Dustin and I knew we were left up by the fireplace.
Yay, humans!
Oh, well, I guess it's a shame that those pretty new eyes of yours didn't see better in the dark.
I don't know what you mean, but that's okay. All right, so we'll take this, and gesturing to the food, and go join the others. I'm assuming, or I mean, we could stay in the room of pillows.
We're making beds for everyone. There must be room for all.
Okay. Ignore that little place in the corner where it's just, pillow fort.
Arapsis? Arapsis? You here?
Yes, darling.
You got a visitor.
I thought they were for you, but all right.
Oh, I don't like that. All right, let's go down.
As you head back into the kitchen, you see the phosphorescent fox sitting. I just don't have a token for it. See the phosphorescent fox sitting here with a large leaf in its mouth, and there appears to be writing on the leaf.
Oh, wonderful.
Puts out their hand.
In Sylvan, it reads, "Where webs weave stories, and light is but a whisper."
Well, I believe that this would at least be telling us we're going where you want to go, Zetish, so good news!
Oh. Good.
It just kind of hands the note over to them.
I can't read this.
You never picked up the language here?
Not this one, no.
I would have thought in all of your days it would have become a little easier for you.
You know, I'm a slow learner sometimes.
Well, it's okay, but it says that, what was the whole thing?
Where webs weave stories, and light is but a whisper.
And that sounds, well, a bit like what you're thinking.
Indeed it does. Speaking of that, Lysandra.
Yeah.
Have you seen Yarn Spinner around these parts recently?
The biggest spider? No.
Okay.
But I did hear some what? When you said you were looking for your friend, I heard some whistling earlier.
What
And she
kind
kind of
of whistling?
whistles a tune, and it was what Boars had been whistling when he went through the portal.
Did anybody in the party have a reaction when she said the giant or like the mega spider?
Probably Aldrin.
Quinn kind of chokes on her food.
A harmless creature.
That would have been the part Rapsis was looking for and like wasn't trying to say out loud.
Wenrish is still looking at the drapes.
The richest embroidery.
That's brocade, honey. Brocade.
Oh, right.
Quinn, I can assure you that Yarn Spinner is a wonderful creature and most generous and will welcome you.
Just like Olfey.
I feel like Aldrin is like already pale, especially for a sun elf, but
He just went like a couple shades paler. Hearing the words mega spiders put together.
Oh, colossal, honey. Colossal.
Yes, he's, well, quite large, but, you know, a friendly sort of fellow, actually. Despite the appearances, one might say. But, you know, like Olfey, I don't really like to push those boundaries sometimes.
I can see why
Aldrin is
people
just
get lost
both
here.
trying to picture and to not picture a colossal spider right now. It's like, nope, don't want that. Nope.
Would you like to see the tapestry they wove me?
It's kind of
As long as it's not a spider, sure.
Rapsis kind of like sidles up over to Aldrin and goes,
He talks.
She.
She talks.
Yeah, you know, that doesn't make it any better.
It's a friendly voice, at least.
She loves a good story, both giving and receiving. Here, let me show you. And I pull out the tapestry that Yarn Spinner wove of my tales during our time together.
Feel free to describe the scene.
It is picturing Zedish triumphantly over some unfortunate souls who crossed into the wrong territory uninvited, with just blood and gore everywhere. And Zedish is just standing there smiling, satisfied with themselves. That was
Impressive.
a very wonderful day indeed.
As you can imagine, like Olfey, if it's of that particular brand of curiosity, they collect all things in it.
I mean, maybe?
Look, they're spider obsessed with stories. I'm just saying. They take all stories. Glory, love, romance, innocence, trials of inquisition, stories.
I mean, she is the
Good or
storyteller.
bad. But that's the point. Good or bad. Each Fae has their obsession.
Stories of escaping your dreaded family, making your own way for yourself.
Make him away. There it is. It's gonna get in there somehow.
it's its second
Every
time.
time. Every time.
Come on, that's not even a record for us.
Nope.
We got a ways to go.
Yup.
I'm just saying that perhaps we remember the Fae a little differently.
We
I
did
got to
have
see
different
more.
experiences.
I got to see more. I got to see the underbelly of it all. I don't want any of you to see that.
Well, just be careful out there. As the Feylost has been changing and domains overlapping with themselves. Resource-rich areas become points of contention, including this one. So, hence why I say Lumina, with her rare resources that she has in the thicket, times are hard right now. There's potential war breaking out. We've had invasions from God knows what. I don't. And, I mean, there's corruption, there's chaos, there's all sorts of things happening. So just be careful. There's things that aren't quite what they seem out there. Things that may have been something once and are something wholly different now.
Yes, that's exactly what I was worried about. That's why at least a friendly face is something sometimes good to pause and enjoy.
Indeed. Well, you take your time, finish eating, and rest up. We'll get you going where you need to go. See Lumina. Or are you headed to the grotto?
Well, if it's safer to get there through the thicket, then I would imagine that would still be the best path. Perhaps she'll have some sort of extra resources, like you said. Something more peaceful to be able to guide us on our way to Jan Spinner's domain in the grotto.
I'll do what I can. Ether, you be gone now. Head back to Lumina. And you watch as the fox gets up and heads out the door and wanders back into the garden. You can see just the faint glow of it as it disappears.
Little twinkle of bells.
Yeah. Quinn kind of lets out a... I thought royalty had it hard. But this... What you're going up against... Is it safe for me? I mean, I'm good with a sword, but... What I've seen today is... outside of... Well... outside of my realm of knowledge. Let's put it that way. How much help can I be to you?
We all start somewhere, don't we?
I don't think there is much places that are safe right now.
Look, you grew up around magic and all sorts of bizarre things that you were told, didn't really exist, or at least were bad. And then you went out on your own and found something dark and scary that went bump in the night. These things are bright and shiny and go bump in the night. Nothing is safe or unsafe any more than anything else in the world right now. At least we're a group that looks out for each other. And for now, we do wish to help you get at least somewhere safe that you wish to stay at. All we're going to do is offer you the opportunities we can along our path. It's up to you to seize what is best.
And honestly, you're probably not going to find a better group, considering the fact that there are at least two who've already been here, seem to know their way around.
True, true.
It's strange for me too. It's just you kind of have to go with it.
I don't often put my trust or my faith in the hands of strangers, but
Just think
That's
of us
fine.
as previous residents.
fair enough. Well, it's been a very long trip. I'm going to turn in for the night. You all have a lovely evening.
Yes,
She has
let's all go to sleep. And you go there, and you're over there, and you're there.
Again, pillow fortress.
Pillow fort. And thus begins the war of Pillow Fort versus Blanket Fort.
Right?
If you want community references, I'll fucking give you community references.
Hell yeah.
All right. We will go ahead and we're going to call it a bit early tonight. Since there was a slight change of plans, we will prepare with you guys getting ready to go head out to the Luminous Thicket next time. And
You know, I keep trying to go with the plans that I think you want, and all I'm doing is changing the plans every time. So yeah,
no, it
F
had
your
nothing to do with
prophecy.
you and everything to do with an
your
absolute
prophecies.
everything to do with a lack of boars.
Oh, I know. It's just funny for me.
Yeah. It was like the times that I wrote the session that was gonna start with Aldrin's story arc, and it was just like, oh, Grimm's gone.
Good.
So, all right, we will pick up here in 2 weeks
Whoop.
with a special guest. And
Dun,
let's go
dun,
find
dun.
someone to raid. Who doing what? Oh, let's go raid Ryan G. Wiz, who was our guest last session. The lovely Hardy Har.
Yes!
Be prepared for chaos. And I'm gonna make him dance, so let's do this.
Yes.
Here for it.
Alright,
Nice.
oh, he's already dancing. Let's go. Alright. Thank you, everybody!